Certainly. Let's expand on the voiceover while keeping the essence and style intact. This may be controversial, but I'm here to shed light on a truth that often races past unnoticed in the high-octane world of Formula One. A truth that, while the heart-pounding excitement is fueled by technological marvels, it is the sheer brilliance of human genius that ultimately steers these machines to glorious victories. Trust me, what I am about to unveil might be something you've never contemplated before. Imagine this. The year is 1961. Formula One has become a spectacular arena, a boiling cauldron of groundbreaking innovation and fierce rivalry. Amidst the cacophony of roaring engines and the pungent aroma of burnt rubber, emerges a solitary figure on the precipice of making history, not with a wrench or behind a steering wheel, but holding something much more revolutionary, a blueprint. Allow me to introduce you to Gordon T. Simmons, a figure unjustly relegated to the annals of obscurity. Yet he was a visionary whose intellect was as precisely tuned as the swiftest engines on the track. Simmons never graced the circuit as a celebrated driver, nor was he a famed engineer. Instead, he was a prodigy, a dreamer, blessed with the extraordinary ability to perceive the invisible ties between force, friction, and fluid dynamics long before such concepts penetrated the lexicon of engineers or captivated the fascination of fans worldwide. Born amidst the sprawling industrial heartland of Britain, Simmons harbored a lifelong fascination with the intricate dance of mechanics. By the tender age of 20, he had already etched his first groundbreaking idea on paper, an idea destined to redefine the concept of downforce and to reshape the narrative of the racetrack for generations to come. Yet, the world is an unpredictable mistress, and back then, scant few could grasp the groundbreaking potential encapsulated in his hastily penned notes. Lacking the recognition he truly deserved, Simmons, rather than being celebrated for his ideas, found himself shunted to the forgotten corners of paddock discussions. The story might have ended there, but fate had a different script. Enter Vince DeFalco, a restless entrepreneur with an uncanny flair for detecting sparks of genius amidst a sea of oily contraptions. One fateful day, at a modest race in Kent, DeFalco stumbled upon Simmons. The two kindred spirits, their minds buzzing like finely tuned gears, embarked on a journey that would forever alter the fabric of Formula One. Together, they dared to experiment with what was then considered an absurd concept, the creation of active aerodynamics. Why fight the air? Simmons would inquire rhetorically, a question both simple and profound. Why not make it your ally in this relentless quest for speed? His words were not merely speculative. They were leading to something monumental, the inception of the adjustable rear wing, a component we now take for granted in monoposto car design. Back then, however, it was nothing short of cosmic. It was downright disruptive. In an era when circuits were mere tapestries of twists and turns, with scant technological control, this groundbreaking innovation allowed cars to glide with unprecedented precision. Drivers were left almost speechless, each describing an almost magical sensation, as though their vehicles had acquired the ability to breathe, expanding their wings along the straightaways in a quest for raw power and withdrawing them only to embrace the curves with impeccable grace and poise. Yet, even as their monumental success became the talk of the circuit, clouds of tension began to gather. Rivals exchanged covert glances, and whispers circulated through the pits. The FIA's scrutineers, ever vigilant about safety implications, placed Simmons and DeFalco's audacious creation under intense scrutiny. In 1968, their innovation faced its severest test, and their story could have ended there. However, after intricate examinations and stringent tests, the system was cleared, and not only did it bypass the looming restrictions, but it also catapulted Formula One into an exhilarating new era. Fast forward to today's world, and one is compelled to ponder, What would motorsport be without the intricate design of its aerodynamics? The designs we admire today, the blazing speeds at which cars whiz past us, each owes a substantial debt to pioneering spirits like Simmons and DeFalco. Their audacity to defy convention constructed the bridge from tradition to cutting-edge innovation. Simmons and DeFalco's remarkable partnership spanned more than a decade, carving indelible imprints onto race calendars and redefining driver strategies. From the winding streets of Monaco to the high-speed arenas of Monza, engineers the world over began adopting more sophisticated concepts inspired by this visionary duo. Ultimately, it was never just about winning individual races. It was about rewriting the entire sport's destiny. Returning our focus to Simmons, the erstwhile obscure man who had long hovered in the shadow of his own brilliance, we ask, what drives the mind of a genius like him? Within every intricate design painstakingly drawn on graphite lies an inherent desire to be acknowledged, to matter, to construct a legacy greater than oneself. By persistently challenging the boundaries of possibility, Simmons found his name inscribed not in the limelight of podium finishes, but in the whispered aspirations of young, zealous talents in engineering schools spanning the globe. For talents such as Simmons, legacy transcends the span of a single race or even a season. It is intricately interwoven into the fabric of the sport, where every racer crossing the checkered flag aligns with the grand tapestry of progress carefully woven by those who came before. As we draw our journey to a close, consider this. In the world of Formula One, victory is not dictated solely by horsepower or the latest cutting-edge materials. Instead, it stands as a tribute to the human spark, to those relentless minds that dare to wonder, dream, and courageously venture into the realm of the impossible. So, next time you witness a car streaking across the track or hear the symphony of rubber and asphalt colliding, remember, it's far more than metal hurtling along the tarmac. It is the passion deeply engraved into innovation, the human touch sculpting each curve and shift that you witness. Indeed, the masters of the circuit are not always the ones grasping the wheel. Sometimes, they are the wizards of the wings, the unsung architects behind each phenomenal finish, the silent geniuses quietly sculpting the history of the fast lane.